If we had to ask the question about the draft, what would you do different or prepare the next Arthur or the next guy that's coming 2026? What would you do to prepare the guys getting ready for the draft?
Well, I'll just put it in from my perspective of me, we didn't have that much money to where I can go to all these different showcases and perfect games and all those things. So come from the situation that I was in and not really knowing too much about that stuff. Um, I would say some of that stuff is good, but obviously I couldn't get to all that, right? So I would just say, like you said, to prepare for the draft or the pre-draft or the workouts and stuff. I feel like I did a lot of work, and from what I understood and what I knew, the knowledge that I had about it, I wasn't a top prospect on everyone's radar. I
Right,
was one of the guys that kind of came in and was like, oh wait, who's this kid hitting all
right.
these home runs, dead center, or hitting all these home runs into the stand. And I wasn't on anyone's radar. So what I would think maybe would be to try to take that opportunity to get on somebody's radar, and maybe try to take the leap to do a little bit more of those things just to be seen. Um, but again, the preparation as far as the performance standpoint would be more of the mindset. I can't emphasize enough just how much I
I
feel
see.
like the proper approach, the proper mental routine to kind of help me hone in and focus and really know what to expect would have made me a better, performer, and a lot of those pre-draft workouts and those workouts I did really well. I opened a lot of eyes and they had me stay after, and the GMs and those cross checkers asked me a lot of questions and try to fill me out a little bit to get more information because like I said, I wasn't really known, you know. But I think just body composition wise, getting myself in better shape. I played basketball, so I ran a lot. I was more of like a lanky, shape, tall, lanky dude. But putting on more muscle, I feel like would have helped me as well. Look better in that uniform.
Right,
Put a little bit more eyes on you right immediately when someone sees you. Like, oh wait, who's this dude?
right.
Just I think preparation in that way, taking more ground balls, doing more picks, and just learning more about the game.
I like that what you said because a lot of guys know they have the talent, but coming from California and then with the Bakersfield, then getting drafted